Hi, my name is Marcia Johnson, and I am once again an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. However, now if you would like to purchase something from me, it will be at marciajohnson.stampinup.net. I could not get my old website back. Boo-hoo. Anyway, okay, together with my grandnephew Ryan, we are Marcia's Crafts. Today we're going to make this Halloween card with the raven, and there's the inside. To make this card, you'll need the raven and birch just for the kind of clouds over the moon. For inks, you'll need Memento Tuxedo Black, Soft Suede, Basic Gray, and for die cuts, Ornate Frames, this one, and oh, this one. That's Romeo coming in to see me. Hi, Roms. You'll need the largest of the layering circles, and if you want to make the branch instead of stamping it, you'll need this branch from Seasonal Layers. At the end, I'm going to show. I'm going to attempt to not use that. Oh, sorry, TV just went on. Okay, I'm back. And as I was saying, I'm going to try it at the end without using this branch thing. We'll see how it works. Also, it would eliminate the fussy cutting if you don't like the fussy cut. So stay tuned to the end and we'll try an alternative card. And we'll also be going to be using the Stylish Scroll embossing folder. Okay, let's get going. Off to a rough start today. We'll be using a basic black card base, Whisper White envelope. This is our inside layer of Whisper White. That's 4 by 5 1/4. Small piece of soft suede. Some lovely, oh my gosh, what is this? Georgeous Grape. A small square of Georgeous Grape, or you could actually cut what I'm going to cut out of the Georgeous Grape. You could cut it out of this to make things easier. A small piece of Whisper White, another piece of black, some Saffron, and Basic Gray. What we will be doing with the Basic Gray is to put it in the Stylish Scroll, run it through, and we would get this. And with our Saffron, we would take our lovely circle, run that through. And I made 2 of those because, as I said, I think I want to try to do things 2 ways. So we've got 2 of those. Let's see. Oh, and the black, before we stamp, we could go ahead and the black. Get this. The brown. We get this. Okay, now let's stamp. I'm going to use my stamper. Well, actually, the first thing I'm going to do is the Basic Gray across the moon. And that we will just do with our regular stamp because I want to stamp off a couple of times. So let's get our moons here. We're going to do 2 of them. Only need 1 for the card, but like I said, I'm going to try something different at the end here. Here's our birch mounted on a big block. And we're going to ink it up. You don't have to ink up the whole thing because I'm only going to use the top part there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp once, twice, and the 3rd time I'm going to stamp on my moon. There. It just gives it a little something going on there. I saw, I believe it was Stampin' Smiles. She did a similar moon, and she did it on thick Whisper White, and then she got a bunch of water on it and kind of mushed it out more, which looked pretty cool, but I'm okay with the way this looks, just like this. Shelly Godby on Stampin' Smiles. You can go check her card out. It's also using the raven, so there are some similarities, but a lot of differences too. Now for the rest of my stamping, I am actually going to bring in my Stamparatus, because why not? So first we're going to do the inside of our card. And I have all of my well, most of my things placed here on my Stamparatus. But, so for this Saturday, I'm thinking of doing a Stamparatus tips and tricks, because I use this thing for a lot to correct mistakes. Just used it the other day when a friend made a mistake, and it worked beautifully. So I think there's a lot of things that maybe we don't know about the Stamparatus, and maybe we should. So that's what I'm going to do, I think, this Saturday, and that will be at 11 o'clock, and it's Pacific Daylight Time, I'm finding out. Oh, I wanted to do the branch first, so let me bring in my branch and my soft suede. Actually, I kind of like that. It's not really, really dark, but that's fine. Okay, then we're going to bring in my Memento Tuxedo Black and my Raven. I'm going to do him a couple of times just because I want him really dark. Okay, that looks good. Next, I'm going to bring in the greeting, which I've already put on a window. That's stamped well, but I want it a little darker. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so that's the inside of our card. Next, I'm going to bring back our moon, and I'm just going to put it in the middle here. And I haven't placed this one yet, but I will. I have it on a block, but I'm thinking, why do it that way when I can use my Stamparatus and really get it dark if I want to? When I did it on my original card, it came out a little light, and I needed to take my black marker and go over it again. And I thought, silly, you've got the Stamparatus right here. Just use it. So we will. And that actually is pretty good, but I'm going to give it one more just because why not? Very nice. And while we have that, let's go ahead and do our other one. Pretty sure I probably don't have this in the same place. So how about we wipe off our little guy. Again, place him where we want. Be sure he's all not wet. And then, okay, that pretty much takes care of him. Then I have a wishing you a delightfully haunted night. And I'm going to put that on this purple. So let's take that out. We can put our purple. Let's put it right there. And let's go ahead and stamp him. Perfect. And the last one we have is for the envelope. I might as well use the Stamparatus for that too. Why not? And we used every single stamp in that kit because now we're going to use the feather. So let's take the envelope, put it right here, feather down right about there. And as you can see, this one came out way better than my original that I did with just a block. So just saying, if you've got it, might as well use it. In fact, I should use it a lot more than I do. We all should, I think. Okay, put the Stamparatus away for a minute. So we would take this purple, take this lovely shape, that on, and I've already got that done over here somewhere. Oh, I did forget one thing. Bring it back. I forgot to stamp my Raven. I mean my Raven. I already have one done, but I wanted to show you how you could do that here too. Okay, where's my little piece of white? There it is, and that's actually where my Raven stamps. So let's put him down. And again, probably have to do him a couple of times just because. Oh, that actually stamped really nice the first time, but we'll give him a little extra just because. And then this is Memento, so it does take a little time to dry, but I've already got one cut out. So we'll just go with that. Put this guy away for a minute. Okay. Now it's time to assemble. As usual, let's see if I have any ink, because I am notorious for getting ink on my things. Guess I need some of those Stampin' sleeves that Shelley Godby talks about. Here we go. Here's the inside of our card. Let's put the Georgeous Grape down. Next, our basic gray embossed layer. Isn't that scroll pretty? It is kind of gothic-y, so it goes nicely with Halloween. Remember, when you're doing embossed, when you're putting down an embossed layer, try to give it a little bit of extra glue because the surface is uneven. There we go. Take our little frame and put our little Gorgeous Grape on it. Okay, and we'll take one of these and we'll fussy cut out our raven. I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing. I've already got one here done, but it's not that tough to fussy cut. Just leave a little bit of white around it. It's really pretty easy. Of course, if that other method works that I'm going to try in a few minutes, maybe you could eliminate the fussy cutting. And you just mostly try to move the paper, not the scissors, and so on. Anyway, here's our raven, and here's our bow. Put some glue on the back of this and put it down right out there. I'm going to just snip off the extra. And I'm going to pop my raven up with dimensionals. A couple of big ones and some minis. Okay. Okay, and now before I put it on, I'm going to attempt to stamp that instead of cut it out. We'll see how it looks. Okay. Okay, let's compare the two. Put this down here. Might as well go ahead and glue that. And since I've already got one with the bird popped up like that, let's put this one on with just the stamped bird. Let me put some dimensionals on the back. Okay. Then they each get a little eye. There's a pokey tool. Oh, and I just colored these rhinestones with my blends. I actually ended up doing the Highland Heather, and then I think I did a little bit of Blackberry Bliss, dark on both of those, or whatever dark purple alcohol marker you have. Even a Sharpie works. And that would finish up the card, so I'll leave it up to you. I think I do like this one better, although the stamped branch, I'm not so sure that matters that much, but I think I like the dimension and the little white outline of the guy better on this one, but up to you. Maybe you could comment, let me know. Hopefully you enjoyed making this card, and if you did, you could give us a thumbs up or maybe even subscribe to our channel. We are actually, it's amazing. We blew right by 500 subscribers, and looks like we're on our way to 1,000. So come by on Saturday morning if you would like, and I think we'll have a giveaway to celebrate our 500 subscribers. And like I said, it'll be tips and tricks for the Stamparatus. Hope to see you then. Have a wonderful day. Bye.